My name is Elaine Hsieh. I'm a 2015-2016 U.S. Fulbright Senior Scholar. My host institution is National Taiwan Normal University. My home institution is the University of Oklahoma. My research project involves the quality of care for language discordant patients. In particular, I'm interested in how patients and their providers communicate with one another when they do not share the same language and culture. In the U.S., when people do not share the same language with their providers, generally they're considered minorities. They're outsiders in the healthcare settings. What is particularly interesting in my research here is that I start to find that there are people who mainly speak Taiwanese, Hakkanese, that they are the local and the majority in terms of ethnic groups, but still may experience health disparities because they still face language barriers in Taiwan. In addition, we also have a growing number of foreign immigrants, foreign spouses, and foreign laborers who face health disparities as a result of language barriers in healthcare settings. Another major issue is that I found out that English is a dominant language in healthcare settings, even in Taiwan. So as long as a patient can speak English, they tend to be able to have successful, competent communication with their healthcare providers, regardless of their ethnicity or their native languages. My research goal was to interview foreign immigrants, and I tried really hard to find a diverse group that I can interview. As I talk to these foreign workers and foreign spouses and foreign immigrants, I realize some of them are truly marginalized. They don't place much trust to outsiders, and me as a researcher, it's difficult to find them and to talk to them. I was able to talk to a few, and I think that's the value of Fulbright research, because it allows me to have a longer sustained period of time to communicate with them. One of the social phenomena that we're facing across developing and developed countries is the aging society. That more and more we rely on foreign workers to help to take care of our elderly. An unexpected finding that I have is, although I initially come in to try to study what happened to patients when they do not speak the language, is that I encounter a lot of domestic care workers who help to take care of our elderly, and they are in fact the primary caregiver for our elderly. So when these elderly senile patients who may experience dementia visiting healthcare settings, doctors rely on talking to these domestic workers to get a sense of how well they're doing. So in that sense, when we can minimize language barriers for people who do not speak the dominant language in healthcare settings, we get to provide good quality care, not only for language discordant patients, but oftentimes for the people that they come into our country to care for. I think when we build knowledge and we put it in applied context, we inevitably change the quality of people's everyday life. So as I look at my research, when I can identify problems people face in healthcare settings that are real to how they can effectively communicate with their healthcare providers and control their healthcare decisions, it inevitably changes lives.